Yeah, it started on my right leg. It was bouncy like a rubber balloon. And then I started feeling anxious and depressed. I went to a whole stream of neurologists and GPs, and that was the beginning, I think, of Parkinson's.
Reaching forward, in, hold the stretch. Focus on your breathing.
At university, I played squash, I played tennis.
Don't bounce, just hold, let it go.
And participating in sport has always been very close to my heart. So it's a challenge of keeping your body in shape.
Breathe in. 2, good. Breathe in. Brian was very focused initially on strength. He wanted the strength, but he knew that strength wasn't going to be the most important part. It was going to be movement, stretching, safe movement and flexibility so that he could go about his day with mobility and energy without being too exhausted. Yep, so bounce it to me. 1, good. 1, 2, good. 2, don't forget to breathe. 3, good.
I look forward to exercise physiology and strengthening my body. Yeah, that's a positive side of it for me. The biking as well is fantastic as an exercise. I went on these long trips. I did the Wollongong ride twice. I did 16 trips. I went to India and China and Paris and Italy and the Czech Republic, South Africa, Israel. But my last trip was to South Africa, and I rode up a hill, quite a steep hill. I got to the top, and I just got very anxious, and there was nothing that set it off. I never knew why it got set off, and that was the beginning of my adventures.
Okay, both feet onto the foam, up tall, and we're just doing the arm swings first of all.
Right.
I've actually worked with Brian for around about 5 years. He has had some cognitive decline, so if I tell him to go over to the corner, turn around and put your hands on your head, he won't be able to follow that. Yes, good try. The basis of physio for Parkinson's disease is really to maximise movement size, maximise muscle strength, and keep people with Parkinson's as mobile as they can. Good, keep that chest up. People with Parkinson's disease, their movements tend to get smaller and smaller because the messages that are sent from the brain to the muscles start to decrease. And when they get smaller, especially with their stepping, then they're more likely to fall or get off balance because they've got a smaller base of support. First thing, step together. Step together. Okay, pause. And we're turning. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. Okay, let's go. A large aspect of the exercises is to do big, strong movements with a clear start and a clear end point, because we want his brain and his muscles to get used to that bigger movement. Knees up this high on every step. If we repeat it and repeat it, that pathway from the brain to the muscles gets stronger. Knees up. 1, that's it. 2, keep it going. 3, 4. So if we train with that high effort, then when we go back to everyday life, we hope that there's carryover and those movements become easier than what they were in the session, and stronger as well in his everyday life. Have a breather. Do you need to have a sit down, or can you stay standing?
Stay standing. I enjoy the challenge and feeling good in myself.
Okay, open, together. Open, together. You missed the phone. Good. It's quite a common thing for clients with Parkinson's disease to feel like they're walking through mud or walking through honey. So for them to pick that leg up, to either do a high knee or to step long is so much effort. Hang on, can we fix this walking? Big, long steps. So we need to really just appreciate that they are putting so much effort in to get the movement that we want. That's it. Together. The other thing we're working on is his turning ability. So turning to sit down on the chair at dinner or turning to go onto the sofa or getting into bed. He'll tend to not step his feet like he should. So we've been working on stepping and having clear steps so that he doesn't trip over his feet or anything. Well done. Okay.
And you live with a situation which is deteriorating all the time. And the exercise can compensate for a bit of that. But the overriding condition is deteriorating.
Great. That's it. That's it. Okay. Okay, and again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Can we get the knees a bit higher now?
My legs are much weaker.
2, yes. And 3, 4. Good try.
I've got a haze around my head in the mornings, and I just don't feel well all the time.
Okay, you good?
Yeah.
Okay. Just close your eyes.
Now I do all this exercise and I go to the office most days, and I go through my mail and answer letters to people asking questions about voices and Parkinson's and the likes. The office is a sanctuary for me.
And he's a very good table tennis player. But the problem with that is, yes, the stability and the balance was good, but he would lean forward and he was picking up the ball a lot, and the back was just causing too many difficulties for him. So we've just been able to do whatever he can do on a particular day.
Whoa.
But he always gives 120%, even sometimes when he's not well. And when he's not well, it's, it's best not to push it and we do other things.
So the off day is the pulse to the vibrancy, and you feel all the symptoms get worse. I've got an off day at the moment. Later this afternoon, I might be feeling fine. Pepper, come on. Off day, I can just sit and look at the sky. And one day you need to do something, and I do something. I'm doing a lot
To catch.
is to keep my body in shape.
Never sit. Never stay.
If I didn't exercise,
Okay.
what would I do each day, especially when I'm not feeling well?
We're pushing this walker uphill in the grass makes it quite so difficult compared to the norm. I mean, I would hate to think what I'd be like without exercise.
There's a lot of evidence behind exercise slowing the progression of Parkinson's disease. Throw it down. Yes. It doesn't improve the dopamine levels in the brain, but it does slow the progression. Good.
Comes on quietly. You go to bed, you wake up in the morning, and you got a pain in your back, or you can't walk. It just comes on. It's just an invisible enemy, like a virus.
Step, pause, and step. That's it. Pause. Pause. He can be pushed hard, and he's definitely willing for it, you know, and he manages it really well. It's just the days that he is low on energy, we do need to have more breaks. So remember, full foot on the step. Okay. He's so good, so motivated.
He's 78 now, and everything he does is an effort. And I think he puts an incredibly brave face on every day. And I think he drives to make everyone proud of him. And I think he also strives to get better.
And hoping that some breakthrough will come in medicine. There's a lot of research going on all around the world. So you never know.